Comic, pundit, and podcast host Bill Maher compared embattled entertainer and sex criminal Sean Diddy Combs to President Donald Trump, but he meant it as a compliment to both men. Fans know her as a touring comic and mainstay of brutal celebrity roasts who has also starred in numerous films and TV shows, but news junkies might remember her edgy outburst on CNN's New Year's Eve special this year. Raunchy superstar roast comic Whitney Cummings was a guest on this week's edition of Maher's Club Random podcast, during which she gifted Maher with a robot she unveiled several years ago on stage, and who calls herself Bear Claw. After that weirdness, the pair spent 2 hours covering a variety of topics, including Maher's encounter with the recently convicted Diddy, who Maher called Trumpian. Whitney Cummings, I think that we've now seen that anyone that got ratted out became household names like Shane Gillis. Bill Maher, Shane Gillis, yeah. Whitney Cummings, you know what I mean. Like everyone that's gotten quote canceled, it was the best publicity of their life. Not everyone necessarily if he did something illegal or committed a crime, but, I think that, Bill Maher, Puff Daddy's doing fine. Whitney Cummings, it's so funny to me when people are blindsided that someone did something illegal. I was always like, how come he keeps changing his name? Bill Maher, there you go again, yeah right. Whitney Cummings, so wait now his name is P. Diddy. Like that's what you would do if you were a criminal when someone comes. P. Diddy doesn't live here. It's Sean John. Bill Maher, I won't say I knew him well, but I did run into him a few times, over the years at events or parties. Whitney Cummings, what color party? Bill Maher, not the white, no, not the big one. Like at the Oscar party, shit like that. So where's what he's saying? Whitney Cummings, he went because he thought there'd be a young guy named Oscar. Bill Maher, well, he was a little Trumpian and he would super charm you like. You could see right through it, but it was still nice to have it happen, and pretend it would seem like he was your best friend for 2 minutes, and he would say, you got it. Here's my number. Whitney Cummings, you don't oil you up. Bill Maher, and then you'd call him, nothing. Of course, he wouldn't remember. Hi? He was like, why go to the trouble if you know you're not gonna? And I didn't even want to do it, but I just thought, well, if I don't, then I'm an asshole. He gave me his number, and then I am an asshole if I ignore it. But I'm like, Whitney Cummings, you should be an asshole. He loves assholes. That's his favorite thing, it seems like. Bill Maher, so I did it, and of course, then I'm the asshole. It was like, either way, I was going to be the asshole.